Hello and welcome to part 3 of the Engineering 102A, 102B OSCR Solidworks workshop. In this video, we'll be walking you through how to make a blueprint from your pressure plate part. So first thing you want to do is go up to Options. Options, and under Drawings Display Style, select Removed under Tangent Edges, and then go ahead and hit the X button, and then we're going to open a file, a drawing from this part. So in File, hit Make Drawing from Part, and here we want to select the ANSI 3 landscape. So scroll down a little bit, it's towards the bottom, ANSI 3 landscape, and then hit OK. From here, what you want to do is you want to go to Options, Document Properties, and under Detailing, deselect the center marks holes part. So that's this one right here. From here, just go ahead and click the X. Now we're going to go ahead and start building our blueprint. So what you want to do is go to the View Layout tab, Model View, select your pressure plate, and then hit Next up here. And then hover over these little boxes and find the top. It should be this one up here. Scroll down a little bit. Make sure that the hidden line's removed or center one is selected. And then under Use Custom Scale, make sure that 1 to 2 is selected. And then you can come over here to the top left of your sheet and drop that there. And then hit the green check mark. For some of you, it might look a lot different. It'll have the center lines and all the all the fillets. So in order to fix this, for some reason your settings weren't saved correctly. So you'll delete this by right-clicking, delete, and it'll ask for confirmation. And then you want to come back up here to your options, go to Drawings Display Style, make sure that this is removed, and then I would hit Enter just to make sure that that saves. Then open up Options again, Detailing, make sure center marks holes part is not checked, hit Enter again, and then retry that. So Model View, select that, Top View, hidden lines removed, and then Scale 1 to 2. Okay, so from here, hopefully you have that. If not, ask your TA, and they should be able to help you. But from here, we'll go to Section View, which is in your View Layouts tab, and hover over the center so that you're coincident with the origin. And then just go ahead and hit the green check mark, and then it should give you this. Just drop it to the right, but this isn't the proper orientation that we want. So we'll go over to the dialog box and click the flip direction. So it should be kind of pointing to the right. These arrows will point to the right, and that's perfect. So hit the close dialog, and from here we'll do a detail view of one of these cylinders. So in the View Layouts, select Detail View, hover over the center, and it might help to zoom in. Hover over the center of one of these. You'll see you get the coincident, and then just drag out so that you have this whole cylinder selected. You can zoom out a little bit, and then to the right, just go ahead and drop that down. So now you have your top view, your section view, and your detail view. From here, what we're going to want to do is, it's kind of similar. We want to we want to put an isometric view of the entire piece in our drawing. So click the green check mark, and in the View Layout tab, under Model View, select your pressure plate, and this is where it differs a little bit. We want to select the isometric view here, and then we want to select the shaded instead of the hidden lines removed, and make sure that, again, your scale is 1:2. And then just drop it down here. It should look like this. Sometimes it looks a little bit different, and that just has to do with the appearance that your Solidworks has set as a default. Don't worry about that too much. Click the green check mark, and perfect. So now you can see this is a little bit scrunched up. So we'll just go ahead and move these around a little bit. So if you click on the drawing that you want to move, you can hover over the edge and move it around a little bit. We're going to do that with a few of these, just so that it's a little bit nicer. There. We'll be adding annotations to these pieces, so it is nice to have a little bit of space. So then hit the green check mark, and under the Annotations tab, we're going to select the center mark right here. Click hover over your top view and select the outer edge of one of your auxiliary cylinders. And we're going to click this to propagate it to all the other cylinders. And you should see that each of these cylinders now has a center mark, and so does the center cutout. So go ahead and click the OK, the green check mark. And from here, we're going to move to our section view. So you can zoom out and then go to your section view. And now we're going to add a center line. So in the Annotations tab, select center line, which is right under the center mark. And then you're going to select this edge and this edge. And that'll put a center line through through the center of the cylinder. And you'll repeat that for this one, selecting those two edges. And we're also going to put a center line here. Okay, perfect. So after that, hit the green check mark, and that step is done. Now, before you add any smart dimensions to your sketch or to your blueprint, we want to come down here and change the units to mmgs, and that's just so that it matches the units of our part. So next, we're going to add smart dimensions to a few different pieces of our blueprint. So go to the Annotations tab and select Smart Dimensions. And then what you want to do is we'll be focusing on this right here for the top view. You're going to hover over the outside circumference, click on that, and it should give you 128. Then you're going to do the outside circumference of the auxiliary cylinder, the inside circumference of the auxiliary cylinder, and the circumference of the center cut hole. So those will be 128, 27, 15, and 25 respectively. If that doesn't look right on yours, it's likely that you're not in MMGS down here, or that you did your part in a different unit system. Honestly, if you did your part in a different unit system, I would go back and redo your part. It's just easier than editing each of your different features. So next from here, we're going to add some dimensions on our detailed view. So go to Smart Dimensions, click this inner fillet right here, and then drop it, and it should be R2, which means radius of 2. I'm going to click this line and this line, and this gives you the thickness of the bottom plate, and then this line and this line, and that gives you the height of the whole thing. From here, you can see that this also doesn't have a center line, and we do want to put one in there. So in the annotations tab, hit the center line and select these two lines. Okay. From here, we're going to go back and edit a few of our annotations. So first of all, what we want to do is for the 27 and the 15, double click on that, and down here, you're going to click in front of the mod diam and write 6 times. So this is just telling whoever reads this that, oh, these 6 holes all have that 27-inch diameter. And we'll do that for this as well. So 6 times. Perfect. And then for the 25, we're going to type THRU at the end of it. And so that just tells anyone who's reading this, oh, this is through the entire piece. So they know that it's a cut. Also, what we're going to want to do is we should honestly put through on the 15 as well. Okay, there we go. So perfect. So you should have 6 times 15 through, 25 through, 6 times 27, and then 128. And you can organize this however you want to so that it's readable. I think that that looks good. And yeah, this, let's see. You'll want to save this, and I should have saved it in the beginning, but pressure plate and save. And that was saved as a drawing. You'll also want to save this as a PDF, but you might want to put your name down here. So we can add an annotation with a note. Just go ahead and, I don't know, my name's Roberto, so aka Berto. Perfect. You might want to put your class, period, or something. That's up to your instructors and TAs. Go ahead and save that again. And then we'll save as, and we'll save it as a PDF here. Pressure plate underscore Roberto. And perfect. Then you can go ahead and download that from your, or download that onto your computer from VCAT. So we have the pressure plate Solidworks part, and here's the drawing. I know it's a little hard to tell. SLDPR is the part, and this is the drawing. Here's the PDF. So you want to ask your TA about what you're going to upload, but these will be the files. You can select them and then hit download. Thanks for watching.